in their traveling green uniforms with gold numerals, gold and white lettering and trim. And the Spartans in their all-white home uniforms with the Spartan maroon lettering and trim and silver numerals, which aren't the easiest to read upstairs.
No, they're kind of rough. Especially
they look good down on the floor. They're good for everyone down on the floor. Yeah.
Football season all over again when they get the silver numbers.
All right, it will be Jackson jumping up against Steverson. The official steps in, tees it up. There's a toss and tap, and it's controlled by the Irish. They will work it first left to right with the wind blowing from right to left. But fortunately, that's outside. Boardman sets up in a 2-3 zone. And the Irish work a weave out in front as Williams holds the ball front left. He's checked by Jones. Passes off to McElroy, to Jackson, back to McElroy, now to Williams. Backdoor lob to Jackson, puts it up off the right side, it won't go. Loose under the basket, picked up by the Spartans. They come back the other way. Jones brings it up the floor. Downshifts, passes to Steverson, top of the key, takes it left side to Duda. 3-ball left corner, got it. So Boardman on it first, 3-0 on the triple by Duda. Here are the Irish. Strollo takes it to the free throw line, pumps it up, balanced under pressure, and it skips down to Steverson. Steverson back the other way to Basella. Triple try left side. He nails it. 6-0 Spartans. They're going to need that perimeter shooting here tonight, Bob.
They will need it, and also they're doing a good job so far getting back on defense. 2-3 zone, keeping Ursuline off the boards. McElroy too thick on the triple try from the left side. Spartans rebound back down the other way. McHugh takes it inside, no good. Follow up by Basella, won't go. Rebound down to the Irish. Back there in. Williams dribbles front left, passes off to Strollo, deals it to McElroy on the right side. They'll play catch around on the perimeter on that zone and try and extend him and get some spacing. 6-0 Boardman early on. They work it right in the lane to Hughes, had a shot and then passes off. Now they get it to Strollo, back to Williams, to McElroy. 3-ball right arc, good. It's kind of hard
6-3 Boardman.
To play zone against Ursuline. They got Strollo out there, they got McElroy, could hit the threes, and also they could penetrate off the dribble. So it's kind of hard to match up against this Ursuline team. A lot of quickness and a lot of agility, and then you get the bigs inside.
Here the Spartans working the half-court offense. Working on a matchup zone. Actually, now they're working man-to-man. Jackson picks up Steverson, who drives to the basket, scoops it over the left hand, and won't go. Jackson for it. Off to Williams. Back down the left side, passes to Strollo. Strollo topped 1,000 points career last week. The game we saw against Cardinal Mooney had 27 in that game on Friday night. He dribbles through traffic, has it knocked away, picked up by Basella. Back to Steverson. 6-3, Boardman on top. 5-10 first quarter. Steverson, Boardman M between the circles. Checked by Strollo. Left-hander on the dribble, penetrates, kicks it back to Duda. Front left, nothing there. He gives it up to Jones. Jones dribbles on McElroy. Takes him left side. Jones on the dribble, attacks the rack, and they blow it dead. What do they call, Bob? Away from the ball.
Not sure.
3 seconds, or is it?
They're going to call a timeout. But I think they also, Coach was giving Coach Birch a little warning.
Let's take a 30-second break. 4:51 first quarter. Boardman leading Ursuline 6-3 here on the Sports Animal 1390 WNIO. Tonight's game also brought to you by Nightline Embroidery and Screen Print, 16 West Liberty Street, Girard. Back in action after the Boardman timeout. McCune on the left side trying to deal it on a cut. Has it picked off, but he walked with the ball anyway, so Ursuline will get it either way. Jim Evans along with Bob Cavalier, 6-3. Boardman with the lead. 4:40 to play, first quarter. Here the Irish. McElroy in the key. Off to Strollo. Dials 3, out on top, and drains it. Tied at 6.
That was a long 3, too.
He had several of those last Friday night. In fact, he hit 7 in that game. And as the Spartans work at their end, they call Williams for a foul. First of the game. Spartans ball side in. Ball's into Jones. Front right. Passes off to Duda. Center circle. Dribbles to the right. Has on the right side. Steps on the gas. Takes it down. Right baseline. Spin move. Chip shot won't go. Poked around and it comes down to Basella. They reset. He dribbles out on top. Gives it up to Steverson. Back to Basella on the cut on the left side. He's blocked and hits the floor. And they will call a foul on Hughes.
So far, Boardman, after that hot start, they've kind of gotten cold a little bit, allowing Ursuline to get back into this game. Doing a good job being patient on the offensive end, just haven't hit a couple of shots that they should have. They had a couple of good looks at it.
Second team foul, and here is Basella to shoot 2. In and out on the first toss. As a team, Boardman hitting 56% from the free throw line. We remain tied at 6. About halfway gone here in the first quarter. And Dylan Basella, 6'4" senior, averaging right around 7 per game. Pumps up the second one and hits it. 7-6 Boardman. Ursuline quickly back the other way. Williams off to McElroy. 3 for 3 right side. Got it. And Ursuline with its first lead at 9-7. Midcourt triangle and 2 defensive setup by the Irish.
They're just doing a good job of swinging it around.
And as the Spartans working in the paint to McEwen, he's called for traveling again.
Ursuline doing a good job. Boardman playing this matchup zone, and Ursuline doing a good job of swinging it around from one side to the other, finding McElroy that time. And it seems like he's been here a long time, only a junior still. He's been playing since a freshman, having a good career here at Ursuline.
9-7, Irish lead it. Working on the Spartans 2-3 zone. McElroy threads his way through traffic left side, puts up the runner, no good in the paint. And it comes down to the Spartans. Jones picks it up and gives it off to Steverson. He comes up the right side. Steverson front right. Passes to Duda. Double team right sideline. Back to Steverson in the key. To Jones left side. Trey on the way. Swing and a miss. Way off on that one. Well, the air ball comes down to Williams. He roars down the floor to Hughes, to McElroy right side. Back front right to Hughes. Now to Gunther in the ball game. Chris Gunther on the dribble to McElroy. 3 for 3, and he sticks it. McElroy with 3 triples. 12-7. Ursuline with his biggest lead. Spartans work the half court. Jones to Basella left side, and he unloads another triple and connects. Got a clinic here.
And we're seeing a lot of, not too much inside, but a lot of outside shooting right now. And McElroy, they're going to find and put a body on him.
12-10 Ursuline. Gunther to McElroy. 3 bills. In and out. The rebound comes down to Hughes. He's grabbed the foul. Or did he push off? Now it goes on Hughes for a push-off. That's his second, team third. There's some new people on the floor for Boardman. Paul Benson comes in, along with Austin Downey. And also coming in is Sam Mathey for Boardman. Spartans backcourt in, and the downcourt pass that was intended for Basella on the breakaway, knocked away by Jackson out of bounds. So Steverson will set up side in. 12-10 Ursuline. Steverson into Mathey. Picked up by Jackson. Backcourt. Mathey into the forecourt. Point left. Shakes Dave Collins in the ball game, who steps back out on him. Now pass off to Steverson. Right arc. Spin move in the lane. Puts it up. Glass. No good from 8. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jackson of the Irish.
Boardman actually doing a good job, a couple of offensive rebounds here to kind of keeping this close.
Spartans ball baseline in. Basella gets it in out front to Steverson, to Mathey. In the paint to Steverson, left hand, half hook up and in. tied again, now 12.
It's our first field goal inside of the three-point arc.
Yeah.
Hard to believe that.
Irish working out on the perimeter. Strollo thinking three. That was cut off. Now Gunther will shoot the three, and he hits. Chris Gunther with the triple. 15-12 Irish. 1:15 to play. First quarter. Boardman end. Matthew dribbles out in front. Pass off to Benson. Front right. Back to Matthew. Picked up by Williams. Now to Benson right side. In the lane again to Steverson. And again, he pumps in the chip shot. Steverson with 4. 15-14. Ursuline up by a point. Williams dribbles on the left side. They get it to Stroll on the right side. 3 bills. Can't cash it. And Steverson with a rebound. Shoved and fouled. As they blow it dead. And I think it will go on Collins. Yep. He sits down. Hits his first team 4th. Boardman yet to commit a foul. Pat Birch making another line change. 3 more guys come back in. That includes Reggie Jones, who will get it in. Ball's into Duda. Hands it back to Matthew as the Irish back off. Pass down floor to McCune. Coming on the right side. Up and in. Way to break pressure. And the Spartans go back up on top, 16-15. Here are the Irish. McElroy right side. Drives the baseline. Bounces off to Strollo. 3 ball. Got it. Strollo with a pair of triples at 6 points. 18-16. Irish back on top. Spartans work the offense. Duda on the handoff to Matthew. Comes left, back to his right. With Gunther all over him. And they call him for 5 seconds. 2.1 to play. First quarter. Irish will have one more opportunity. Ball's into Strollo. Point left. Launches the long 3. Nope. And that will do it for our first quarter. We head to the second from Boardman with our score. Ursuline 18, Boardman 16, here on the Sports Animal 1390 WNIO.